Hi guys. So I had a couple people actually ask questions. Okay, it was one person, but maybe more than one of you have a question about your marking period projects. So I'm answering questions specifically today about where have you gone, Charming Billy? So the first question I had, it was really just to clarify two of the questions that are on the marking period project. So the first question is number one. Private Berlin reflects on the death of Billy Boy in the very first paragraph, right? We're told right at the beginning that Billy died, right from the start. So it asks, how does the author develop the story of Billy's death? What effect does this have on the reader? And of course, use evidence, because you always have to use evidence. So when you are talking about developing a story, it's like, think about your central idea task, right? It asks you what is one writing strategy the author uses to develop the story. Development refers to how the story goes, how it emerges over the course of the story, right? So that question is asking you specifically in terms of the story, how do we learn about the death of Billy Boy? And it really you have to think about, is it all at once? Do you get all the details right off the bat? Do you know exactly what happened to him? Or does it take time? And that's what you have to think about, right? Does it develop over the course of the story? And then when you know the answer to that question, the effect on the reader should hopefully be clear, right? So I don't want to give it all away. I want to just put that out there. The other question I asked about is question number 4, and that was, how is repetition used in the story, right? Repetition is used extensively in the story. Identify at least 2 examples of repetition. And again, I don't want to just give you guys the answer. I want you to actually think about it. So when you go back into the story, look for phrases that are repeated, things that Private Berlin does repeatedly, um, things he's thinking about repeatedly, things that he keeps bringing up over and over again. That's what I'm asking you about. I will give you one clue, right? He talks repeatedly about wanting to get somewhere and how once he gets to that place, things will be better. So if you think in terms of that, hopefully that'll help you with that question. That's all I've got for today. I don't know if anybody's going to watch this video other than the one person that asked me for it. I actually am not wearing pajamas for this video for you guys, so hopefully somebody watches it, or several somebodies. And I hope you're all doing really well. And remember to check in every once in a while, and I hope that you are staying as sane as you can in the middle of all this, but also trying to get your work done and have some normalcy. And remember that just because we're not at school doesn't mean that school can't still continue. Okay, so that's it. Thanks very much. Have a great night, guys.